Hey everybody, it's me, Blade Charge. So I'm gonna be doing this video as a little like test video and a little maybe side project or whatever. I am basically going to be giving you guys my little brain ideas for like lists and whatnot. Like this list is competitive, but it's like a brainchild list. So don't make it in IRL, don't make it in real life. I literally have no idea if it's good in real life. I'm probably gonna say it's gonna be decent, maybe. Just letting you all know that as a warning. So don't make it in real life. TTS is fine. I mean, tabletop simulator, if you got it, and if you want to test it out, that's fine. I never tested this out. We're gonna go straight into it. Let's go, man. So this is the Dark Angels. Uh, I'm taking a little bit different spin on a Dark Angels unsub spearhead list with vehicles and infiltration. So we're gonna get Azrael here and make him a overload. So he is, so he's gonna give us a command point buff at, as long as he's alive on a turn, and when he's leading unit, everything has lethal hits. Models in the barrel units have a full plus interval. Addition, once per battle, he can summon a washer in the dark when he does it. Until the end of phase, models in the best unit have a full plus ability. Feeling pain against mortal wounds. Lion's Wrath. Is that like a plasma? I think so. So, then we're gonna go in with the staple to Tech Marines, Target, Grab for Vehicles, and Adept. I am going to give Azrael over here Inner Circle Companions. I'm not gonna go any further than that. He can lead them. So then, and gonna go because I think they got good enough profile. Let's see, strength 4. That's over, because they can subtract the hit roll when they're getting hip shot at. Oh well, gets targeted for an attack. So that can also help their survivability with the 4 funeral pain, and there are OCs too. So that's nice for objectives if the home objective gets attacked or something like that. Anyways, we're gonna go to vehicles. We are gonna give double the Gladiator Lancer. We only need 2 for vehicles. So I'm going to show you the infiltrate part of the list. So we're going to add a Calidus Assassin. And we're going to add one more character. That's going to be a lieutenant with a combi weapon. Now the reason why we're adding these guys is because they got low up. So they'll be harder to attack. And they can do secondaries for us. Now we're not spamming characters with low up. We are gonna go into infantry, triple infiltrators. Actually, I'm gonna delete these, then just go this one. Then I'm gonna go bam. Then I'm gonna go bam. We are making 3 5-man squads. They'll be able to protect us from deep striking, and they can infiltrate. So that is also good, preventing our opponent from deep striking in the middle or in an area, which is always very nice. Also, having a lieutenant there and a Calidus Assassin doing their thing, it will also make it harder for them to do anything about it. We are going to toss in the scout squads. I only want 2 of them. 2 5-man squads. Gonna give them a missile launcher so they can hopefully help deal with a lot of stuff to kill. So we're gonna go down here. We are gonna add one Vitalis Granat. And you may thinking, well, that's great that you're giving him the talent and the multi-melta, but the infiltrators can't really do much offensively as well as scout squads. What are you gonna? And gladiator lancers are only good for armor, but what are you gonna do? I'm going to give them something that is a good multi-tool for that. That is the Brutalist Dreadnought. They're 140 points. They are cheap, and we can run them. Yeah, the Reaper is better, but the Brutalis Dreadnought is a bit cheaper, and we can actually use our stratagem, the Awaka stratagem for them. Then we have 250 points left, so we can add a Redemptive Dreadnought, or if you want, with the Macroplasma, Onslaught, and what the Twin or Frag Launch, whatever you want. A missile launch is better for infantry because it got the blast keyboard. And if you want to, we can even add the Flesh's Beak onto our lieutenant to give him a 4 funeral pain. So now if we really wanted to add something to take up those 40 points, I guess the henchmen or the voidsmen and oh no, sorry, the henchmen you could toss in if you really want to. But if we do take up the Redemptor and add in a Wardman, don't think there really is anything else we can toss in, except maybe another lieutenant with combi arms, or maybe like a voidsman at arms if you really want to. If you do add in a Wardman, I would literally do, even though we would be at 5 characters, which would make assassinate easier, you would have some more infiltrate stuff. But again, like I said earlier, these guys aren't really going to be that chunky. I mean, infiltrator's got a 6 up funeral pain, but still not that chunky. And Inner Circle will be there to be helpful against and on your deployment zone and with melee. With Azrael, that's my idea, since you don't think you can run company heroes with him. If you can, let me know, because if I'm wrong, then you probably should do that. But but just to help you handle infantry better, probably go with the Redemptor Dreadnought. To be honest with you. Yeah, whichever frag or grenade launch, pistol, it doesn't really matter. I'll give him the flesh is weak thing, just so he's a bit stronger, a little more masculine. So, the idea again for this is to have a bunch of vehicles firing directly from the back onto the enemy. I mean, I know you're probably looking at the battalions and say, oh, let's have the Reaper, we can afford like 10 less points. If you do want to do that, you can. The twin onslaught Gatling cannon is only 24 inches though, and I know it can be very good. I understand that. But the Battalion Dreadnought feels like it could literally just handle bigger threats and whatnot to help out with the bigger threats, so you're not just relying on your lances really that much. Also, each time the small max range attack that targets units that's not below half strength, I can reroll the hit, which is also good. You really don't need your oath of moments for that one. But if you really feel like it, you can just remove the 2 Talos Dreadnoughts and replace them with the Reaper. You have plenty of room. That's my idea for this list. I keep saying you. Well, I'm just going with it. Anyways, that's my idea. Oh, this is new recruit, by the way, if you're wondering. It's on, you can get it on Android and, on desktop. PC. Other than that, yeah, that would be better. That's my idea. Just have your infiltrators and whatnot, your scouts go up. Hopefully you get turn 1 maybe, so you can do something. Maybe turn 2 will be better. Depends on game. I will always say to leave an infiltrator squad behind so the enemy doesn't deep strike your vehicles. Will make it harder for them to deep strike. You can just go ham on them. The scouts, I just wanted to give them the missile launcher because, again, heavy bolt is only 3 shots. It is sustain hits 1, but I kind of like the missile launcher better because even though it's only 1 shot doing D6 at strength 9, AP2, it can still help out a bit. And the Brutalis Dreadnought is not Brutalis, sorry. It's not terrible at taking out hordes. 2d6 shots with blast. Strength 5, I don't think it's bad at all. I mean, even its crack is better than the regular missile launcher. Strength 10. Even got a last cannon and that's on stone bolters. So I think, but again, if you want to read with that battle, you can do it. I just like this version better. And I would have to keep this in my head if I ever play this list. Is that Scout and the infiltrators are not going to be that bulky. The Lieutenant and the Scout Assassin was probably going to be more bulkier and more defensive in the male. I would say at the end of your opponent's turn, this battle game, you can remove from the battlefield and you can instead of more than 9. Okay, yeah. And also, your Scout Assassin is gonna punish your opponent a bit for using the battle strategies. So basically, fire a bunch of guns at your enemy. Use your infiltrators and scouts to try to get those secondary objectives. Don't be afraid to push with your Brutalis and your Redemptor. And there you go. That is the list. That is my idea. You can like it, hate it, whatever. Let me guys know what you think. And I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.
So best friends got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone in school while I was in the lab.